And a very, very warm welcome to Happy Teachers' Day. A big round of applause for Teachers' Day. It will just take another 2 minutes for our Vice Chancellor, the Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker to join us online. By then, everybody is requested to please take their seats and settle down. While we are waiting for him to join us, our request is if we can close the doors on all the sides so that there is minimal traffic movement of students or faculty from any of the sides. Thank you very much. It feels great to see you all dressed up in traditional Indian attire because you're all suitably dressed with the right kind of discipline and decorum as we expect from you. I can see some people coming in. Faculty members, you're all requested to please ask everyone to settle down as soon as possible. Yes, ma'am. Has sir joined? Not yet. So you'll signal to us once he joins. And we are now starting the event because his address is at 10:30. Although he has decided and he has planned to join us a little earlier, and I'm sure he's going to join in the next few minutes. So all over to the hosts for the program, a big round of applause to encourage these two anchors.
Good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present here. Honorable Chairman and Founder Trustee Dr. Harishchandra Mishra Sir, respected Trustee Shri Ashish Mishra Sir and Shri Aditya Mishra Sir, our Chief Guest Dr. Upinder Dhar Sir, Vice Chancellor SVVV Indore, Director AIMSR Dr. Sunita Srivastava Ma'am, Director ASBM Dr. A.S. Suresh Iyer Sir, Architect Jamshed Bhiwandiwalla Sir, Architect Rasika Chodankar Ma'am, Professor Radha Ambekar Ma'am, respected professors, Registrar Ma'am, Administrative Officer Ma'am, non-teaching staff, our fellow batchmates and juniors. We welcome you all to the Teachers' Day Celebrations 2024. The theme for the event is Empowering Educators for a Sustainable Future. I, Nidhi Goradia, and my co-host Vidhi Nayyar will be taking you through the event today. To mark the beginning of the event, we request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We request everyone to kindly take their seats.
As we all know, Goddess Saraswati symbolizes knowledge and wisdom. Lighting the lamp stands for optimism and enlightenment. We request Director Ma'am and Director Sir to escort the dignitaries for lighting the lamp. We request everyone to kindly rise for the same.
शङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्
Thank you, Director Ma'am, Director Sir, and all the esteemed guests. We request everyone to kindly take their seats.
We wish to begin today's auspicious event by paying our respects to our chairman, Sir. Sir is the visionary and pioneering force behind the Aditya Group of Institutions. His unwavering commitment to education has made a significant difference to the students and faculties of AGI and a society at large. By establishing and nurturing a range of educational institutions under the AGI banner, Sir has empowered countless individuals, enabling them to contribute meaningfully to their communities.
Our respects next go to Trustee Sirs, Shri Ashish Mishra Sir and Shri Aditya Mishra Sir. Both the Sirs have played a significant role in inspiring the use of technology, latest trends from the industry, and their application in the various educational programs at AGI. Sirs are driven by the passion for developing the students and faculty of AGI.
To those who craft with wisdom's might, from fine arts to designs so bright, architecture's pillars, management's guides, your lessons shape our futures right. Our respect goes to Dr. Rajan Saxena Sir, Strategic Advisor AGI, who has been an instrumental in shaping our future. Sir is a distinguished academician and author known for his expertise in marketing, corporate strategy, institution building, and leadership. He has served as the Vice Chancellor of NMIMS Mumbai from 2009 to 2020.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going is a lesson that we have learned from Director Ma'am. We would like to invite her for a welcome address. Here is a short introduction about Ma'am. Ma'am is a widely traveled management professional with more than 4 decades of experience in various capacities as Director, Dean, Professor, Consultant, and Corporate Trainer. Ma'am has represented the Institute while signing MOUs for academic collaborations with several foreign universities including the Swiss School of Management, Switzerland, NI Business School, Spain, Lincoln's University, USA, and Leaders Institute, Australia. She is the recipient of several prestigious awards, with the most recent ones in innovation and leadership. These awards presented to Ma'am in 2024 include one of the top influential women in education leaders by World Education Congress Awards, Outstanding Dean in Higher Education Award during Education Innovation Summit, and Best India Research Inventor Award by VGrow Private Limited. She is a sculptor of human character, an excellent orator, a seasoned scholar, an inspirational mentor, and a navigator of knowledge. We would like to invite Director Ma'am to address all of us.
Thank you, Vidhi and Nidhi, for introducing me with such wonderful words. Good morning and a very warm welcome to Teachers' Day Celebrations 2024. Honorable Chairman and Founder Trustee, Dr. Harish Chandra Mishra ji, respected trustees, Shri Ashish Mishra ji, Shri Aditya Mishra ji, a very warm welcome to our Vice Chancellor, the Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker who has just joined us online, Dr. Upinder Dhar sir, who is the Vice Chancellor of SVVV, Indore. A very warm welcome to all the HR leaders who have taken valuable time out of their busy schedules and made themselves available to represent organizations like Mastech Limited, Synoptics Limited, we have Nippon Life Assets Management, and we have various other HR leaders who are going to be felicitated today. I would also like to extend my sincere felicitations to ASBM Director, Dr. Suresh Iyer sir, ACA Principal, Architect Bhiwandiwalla sir, all the stars for today, the wonderful galaxy of AGI teachers. A big round of applause for them, please. And the reason why we all exist, our wonderful students of AGI representing MMS, MCA, PGDM, ACA, BFA, MArch, and all the other programs that we have on campus. A big round of applause for all these students. On today's special day, I am reminded of a quote of the person whose legacy and birthday is being celebrated today, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan ji. He said, the end product of education should be a free and creative mind that is capable of battling against historical circumstances and adversities. And I can assure you at AGI, in all the different institutes that we have, Aditya Institute of Management Studies and Research, Aditya School of Business Management, Aditya College of Architecture, Aditya College of Design Studies, and Aditya Center of Excellence, all the faculty members who are here, they represent the strength with which they transform the students and craft their future and thereby contribute towards the society in a big way. My compliments to all these wonderful teachers who are seated here. When we look at India's legendary teachers, like the Bharat Ratna, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan ji, we think in terms of the reasons why he is or remembered, and he's going to be remembered for generations to come. A philosopher, a statesman, a wonderful orator, a person who took the power of education beyond India and was able to make inroads at Oxford University and get accolades from Harvard School of Management. Such were his credentials. Such was his power. On today's occasion, we would like to honor all the educators, including inspirational leaders like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He used to say, if you fail, never give up, because FAIL means first attempt in learning. End is not the end, because END means effort never dies. And above all, if you receive no, that NO means next opportunity. So be optimistic, look forward to change, embrace it. These were his words. Such legendary teachers have inspired us, and as I stand here, I'm also reminded of all the teachers which have shaped my future and made me what I am today. My tribute goes to all the wonderful teachers, and when I say that, I also include the corporate leaders, the leaders who are seated right here, who will be receiving our accolades. They are transforming human resource management at their organizations. They deserve a special round of applause today. A big round of applause for the HR community. Now to my teachers, a few words for all of you. You all impact and influence the lives and the characters of your students. I'm hoping that all of you are going to continue to do that. You're going to continue to make them the shining stars in the galaxy of corporate India. We are looking forward to your support and your cooperation. And I hope all these teachers who are seated here today are going to take a special pledge on today's occasion to dedicate themselves with hard work, sincerity, and devotion towards building the future of India. For the students out there, today is the day when you get to present your gratitude, your thanks to all your teachers, all the mentors, all the coaches, and also your parents who have shaped you to become what you are today. So please remember, the future lies ahead of you like a field of driven snow. Be careful how you tread it, for every step will show. So I would want all the students to maintain their values, gain knowledge, and the skills as desired by corporate India, and shine. So all the best to all the faculty and the students today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. We are now very highly motivated to take this program forward. We would now like to showcase a short video of the man who is behind the celebration of today's Teachers' Day event, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, sir.
Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, an exemplary teacher and the second President of India, was born on 5th September 1888 in a middle-class family in Tiruthanti, Tamil Nadu. He was a philosopher, scholar and politician who dedicated his life towards education and the youth of the country. On this Teachers' Day, let's take a look at all the must-know facts about Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan was drawn into the field of philosophy by accident when his cousin passed him his textbooks. But by his confidence, concentration, and strong convictions, he went on to become a great philosopher. He was appointed as the Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, Delhi University, as well as Banaras Hindu University. His students loved and respected him so exceptionally that when he was appointed as a professor in the University of Calcutta and was leaving Mysore University, he was escorted in a flower-decked carriage pulled by his students. Dr. Radhakrishnan was the first Indian to hold a chair at the Oxford University. He was the professor of Eastern religion and ethics there for 16 years. In the memory of Dr. Radhakrishnan, Oxford University started the Radhakrishnan Shivning Scholarship and the Radhakrishnan Memorial Award. When he became the President of India, he accepted only 2,500 rupees out of the 10,000 rupees salary, and the remaining amount was donated to the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund every month. Dr. Radhakrishnan led the Indian delegation to UNESCO and was elected chairman of UNESCO's executive board in 1948. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian honor in the country, in 1954. He died on April 16, 1975 in Chennai. Dr. Radhakrishnan once said, "Instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if 5th September is observed as Teachers' Day." And so, the tradition of celebrating Teachers' Day started from 1962 in India in honor of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan and all the teachers in the country.
We now have with us our chief guest and keynote speaker for today's event, Dr. Upinder Dhar, Sir, Vice Chancellor SVVV, Indore. Sir is the first VC of SVVV, Indore. The earlier prestigious positions held by Sir include VC and Pro VC, Academics in Amity University, Noida, First VC of JK Lakshmi Pant University, Jaipur, Director Institute of Management, Dean Faculty of Management and Dean Faculty of Doctoral Studies and Research, Nirma University, Ahmedabad. Additionally, Sir has been a guest faculty at IIM Calcutta, IIM Indore, Trichy, and IIT Roorkee. Sir has co-authored 865 publications. 45 scholars in various universities have been awarded PhD degree under his supervision. Sir has conferred Ravi G. Mathai National Fellow Award by the AIMS in 2018 and AIMA Keval Noria Award for Academic Leadership and Management Education in 2022. Sir has been a member of expert panels for prominent organizations like NAC, NBA, ICSSR, and SAQS. Sir was awarded Commonwealth Fellowship twice to present his papers at the South Asian Management Forums held at Bhutan and Lahore. Sir is the nominee of AICTE as a subject expert on the Board of Governors of Xavier's Institute of Development and Studies, Jabalpur, and Asian Business School, Noida. Currently, Sir is Rotary District 3040 New Generation Service Exchange Chair. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? We now request Sir to address all of us.
Chairman of Aditya Group of Institutions, Dr. Harishchandra Ji Mishra, Trustees, Ashish Ji Mishra, Aditya Ji Mishra, Directors, Dr. Sunita Srivastava, Dr. Jamshed Ji, in fact, architect, I should say, architect Jamshed Ji, Risika Ji, all members and students of Aditya Institute of Management Studies and Research, Aditya School of Business Management, Aditya College of Architecture, and Aditya College of Design Studies. First of all, Happy Teachers' Day to all of you. It's a very auspicious day today. As why it has become auspicious, it has already been explained. I need not to repeat. I would also express my gratitude and thanks to the institution, group of institutions, particularly the chairman, Dr. Harishchandra Ji, and Dr. Sunita Srivastava, who has been in touch with me. Teacher plays a very significant role in education system of any country in the world. Teachers are there at pre-primary level, primary level, secondary level, senior secondary level, then college and university level. So these are various levels. And broadly in our country, we classify them as school education and higher education. Higher education is constituted of colleges and universities. And teacher has a very significant role to play at every level. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan was a great teacher. He had already achieved eminence as a scholar when he joined politics. In other words, he joined politics very late. He was already recognized as a scholar of philosophy. And we must give all credit to Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan for making all of us proud as teachers. Because as just now mentioned, on assuming the position of President of India, when his friends and students wanted to celebrate his birthday on 5th of September, he said, no, even if you want to celebrate it as Teachers' Day. So that's how we started celebrating every year as Teachers' Day. All of you know that recently we had National Education Policy, which was National Education Policy 2020, which is now called NEP 2020. It was released on 29th of July 2020 to shape the education system in the country. In fact, when we became an independent country in 1947, one of the first points on agenda was to reform our education. And the first commission, immediately after independence, first commission was appointed in 1948, which was chaired by Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. It was the first to suggest reforms, how to make it different from what we were taught at that time, based on the policies of the Britishers. So it needed to be reformed. Later on, Mudaliar Commission was formed. Then very famous Kothari Commission came in 1964. So various suggestions were given. 1986, another committee was formed. And after a long wait of 34 years, another committee was formed and we had the report in 2020. This committee was headed by well-known scientist of the country, Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan. Now this report is going to make a radical change in our education system, both at school level as well as higher education. And in this report, I'm sure that most of the teachers must have gone through it. It's only 66 pages report. And it's available on UGC site, Department of Ministry of Higher Education site. It has given a lot of importance to the role of teachers, who are essential component of the education system. It's talked about how to have motivated and energized teachers. Because without teachers, education cannot be imparted effectively. Many people fear that now technology is coming in, and they ask, often this question is asked, is technology going to replace a teacher? Not at all. Technology is only a tool for improving our effectiveness. It is only a tool to have access very fast. And that's what we have seen during COVID-19. Had technology not been there, we would have been disconnected. And students would have lost one academic year. All because of technology could get connected immediately with our students. In some cases, after a few weeks, in some cases after a month, but it was seen to it. Teachers across the country saw to it that students do not lose an academic year. Many of us learned this technology using Zoom, using other platforms, by trial and error. But that time, it was not possible. During COVID, it was not possible to have proper formal training. But people strived and tried again and again and learned and got in touch with the students. Even I would give great credit to students also. They also came forward, and one academic year was saved. So, teachers have a very significant role to play. And students, all young students who are staying here, need to realize it and pay due respect to their teachers. See, I have been teaching for the last 46 years, whichever position I have held. Today, since 6 o'clock in the morning, my phone is ringing, getting calls from my students. Some are in the country, some are abroad, and so on and so forth. So they don't forget. So in our country, our culture promotes the value of gratitude. It's a value, social value, gratitude, kritagyata, and what students need to learn to have towards teachers. Directly, indirectly, teachers contribute to the development of students, irrespective of the age, irrespective of the standard of education, level of education. That needs to be appreciated. And this is what Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan has done by saying that celebrate 5th September as Teachers' Day, not as my birthday. So all students, young friends need to realize it. Know about teachers, there are certain habits which one should develop to emerge as a great teacher. One does not just automatically become a great teacher. One may be appointed as a teacher whom we address as a faculty in the higher education. One has to make efforts. One has to develop certain habits to become a great, from good to great. The first habit that I can think of is enjoy teaching. Any teacher of any subject must enjoy while teaching. You see, one director of an institution, she was director of an institution, very successful and known institution for 13 years. And she approached me and said, I love teaching. So I always enjoy teaching. So I have been a director for so many years, but then if you'd ask me, I would like to teach. So that should be the secret. Enjoy teaching, whichever subject you are handling. So it should not be a force, it should not be a kind of compulsion. That there is a class schedule, so one has to go to the class, what to do. No. It should be a pleasure to be in the class and interact with the young students who are always buzzing with ideas, they are enthusiastic. Listen to the teacher. The first habit that I feel for a good teacher, for an effective teacher, as we say in management language, effective teacher, he should enjoy teaching. Second habit that I can think of is you should be able to make a difference. Make a difference. Today, this teaching learning process in itself has become a challenge. Why? Because today there are multiple sources of information available. Even one can search for some information while using mobile phone. The technology has made great contribution in that sense, but at the same time, does that mean teacher has become irrelevant? Not at all. Teacher even today remains relevant, because when you go to internet, all sites, all sources are not authentic, are not reliable. Who would guide you? It is the teacher. So teacher should be able to make the difference. Students should come to the class because they feel the faculty in the class makes the difference in our understanding. Makes the difference in the extent of learning. So that is the role of teacher. Teacher should be able to make a difference. If teacher is not learning continuously, as I said, technology is also challenging. Challenging in the sense that we have to do certain things which we have never done earlier. That means by using the technology. I have seen the days when we used to teach by using the blackboard in the class. And it used to be of stone. Then I have seen the days when it became the green board. Then overhead projector came. Then LCD came. Then using internet connectivity. Internet in the class. See, I remember when I was director of Nirma, about 15 years back, even at that time, we used to have internet connection in the class. And if a faculty wanted to use internet and take the students to a particular site, it was done. So what I am trying to say, teaching aids, the modes have changed. Now today we also talk about distance education. We also talk about learning from a distance. It is all because of technology. So technology is as a friend. Technology is to be used as a friend, as a tool. Technology is not a teacher at all. It's only a tool, a mode that facilitates teaching, learning to happen. Therefore, when teacher goes to the class, he should be able to make a difference. He should make value addition so that students look for it. What new, what different our teacher has to say than what we have seen on the internet. So that is the role that I would say that's the habit a teacher should develop. What I should share with my students today, that question should come to the mind. Similarly, a good teacher is one who spreads positivity in the class, a positive impact, a positive aura should be there in a teacher. That will come if one has a positive attitude to life, positive attitude towards the students. One has to treat each student, irrespective of the background, equally. Facilitate. Teacher is a facilitator. Facilitate the students in the learning process. And he can do that if he has a positive approach, positive way of looking at life, looking at the learning process. One has not to be afraid that students are having access to internet, so they may be knowing more than that. One has to see it as a challenge and see it out how you can give correct information, correct knowledge to the students and make them wiser than what they are. Further, teacher, a faculty should try know each student. What are his learning style? What are the sources of information which a student is using? How he tries to memorize, how he tries to recall, at the same time, how far study material, what is important, is getting registered on the mind of a student. That is what is important. Simply teaching and then being happy with this notion that I have completed my syllabus. That is not enough. That won't work now. It doesn't work. Today, I must appreciate all the students who are very much aware. They are different from the students whom we teach, whom we used to teach 40 years back. I remember the students who used to be in my class 40 years back. That was a different lot. They used to believe all is known by the teacher. What he says, that is the final word. He is the only one who knows. So I must go to the teacher and learn. But today, situation is different. Sometimes students may comment that even our teacher knows about it. The situation has changed. That's why teachers or faculty have to take it in a positive sense and see to it that they are well prepared. And sometimes, if you don't know something, it is possible. Everybody cannot know everything every time. We have to accept it honestly. In the class, well, I am not aware about it, but I will get back to you tomorrow. So prepare and satisfy the needs of the students with correct information, correct knowledge. That is what is important. See, information, as I said, is available these days everywhere, particularly because of the internet revolution. But what is important, where role of teacher comes is correct knowledge, correct information. That is important. Converting information into knowledge and then in turn to wisdom, that role is played by the faculty. We have been emphasizing on it, as I have been part of the implementation committee, National Implementation Committee of NEP 2020. And I have also been part specifically of the panel which was made for finding the ways, suggest the ways for how to make a faculty energized and motivated. We have been talking about this role, significant role, which continues to be significant. It has not become less significant of the faculty. Similarly, a faculty is expected to give 100%. Whatever we do as teachers, do it well, do it fully, with complete interest. And if we learn ourselves first, we can part the education in a better way, and that's how we can make a difference in the class. Further, one should stay organized. Teacher, a faculty should stay organized. Should not be haphazard. Should not give an impression that he is confused. Teacher should stay organized. Learn continuously. Today we are talking about lifelong learning. One has to keep on learning. If one has become a faculty, that does not mean he stops learning. Even as a teacher, we are learning. Even old-timers like me, we are learning. See, 5 years back, I didn't know what is the Zoom, what is Microsoft Teams, what is Google Meet. We didn't know. But we wanted to learn, we learned and used it effectively, and we are using it effectively. And it has given, so COVID on one hand has done a lot of damage all over the world, no doubt about it. Thousands of people lost their lives. But at the same time, it has given certain assets to us. And this connectivity is one of the assets that without traveling long distances, we are able to get connected. We are able to get connected to a class located in Bombay. We are getting connected to a class located in Trichy. From maybe I am sitting in Indore. Even getting connected to Harvard. Because so we have to appreciate this technology. At the same time, keep on learning. Keep on learning. Lifelong learning is very important. The faculty is expected to be open-minded. Be open-minded. Many times students may question, sir or madam, it is not like this. Okay? It is not like this. What do you think about it? Give the opportunity to the student, and if it is convincing, accept it, and then further make attempts to learn it further. Further, the teacher, faculty must maintain certain level of the standard. It should be known for high standard of teaching, high standard of even learning, high standard of understanding. As we many times see, practice what you preach. First we have to practice. If we tell our young students today that you don't read, you don't study, you are always on mobile, teacher himself or herself has also to adopt this habit, not to be always on mobile. There has to be sometimes mobile fast, keep the mobile away. Mobile or internet is not life. They are only tools which facilitate us, help us to remain connected, remain informed. Further, inspiration. Teacher, faculty, to be able to inspire the students. And sometimes even draw inspiration from the students. There may be a very bright student in the class. Even teachers can draw inspiration. And then, of course, students, of course, have to draw inspiration from the teacher, a great teacher. A teacher who makes a difference in our lives as students. And we have to realize it. We have to accept it. Further, as I have in a way indirectly said, the teacher must embrace change. As we know, we teach in management that change may be natural or change may be planned. We need to plan. Change the way we are today learning. Change the way we are today addressing the students. Change the way we are listening to the students. There used to be a time when it used to be one way, teacher-centered system. Teacher would keep on talking, whatever he or she had prepared. But now those days are gone. Today, it has to be student-centered learning. The student is to be given enough opportunity to speak, to share, and make his or her point. The teacher has to embrace this change in a very, very positive sense. Many times, teacher, a faculty, a good faculty is expected to reflect on certain issues and induce this habit of reflection in students. What is happening around us in this world, in our country, in our city? Faculty must reflect on it and induce this habit in students. Whatever is happening, why it is happening, is it right, is it wrong, what needs to be done, to emerge as a better citizen on one hand and see to it that our country goes higher, higher and higher in perception of the people around the world, as it is actually happening. The perception of the other world about our country used to be different. People used to believe that India is a country of snakes and saperas, but it is no more so. Earlier, Indian researchers, work of Indian researchers was not cited, but it has changed now. And it goes to a great extent to those sons and daughters of the country who have made great contributions in other, they say, well-known universities as teachers, as scholars. And today we would see many works, many research works of Indian authors are cited by people working in any corner of the world. This acceptance. So this National Education Policy 2020 is designed, shaped in such a way that we once again, after hundreds of years, emerge as Vishwa Gurus. And that's going to happen. That's going to certainly happen. As I said in the beginning, our educational system is going to have a radical change. Over the period of time, all our higher education institutions will be classified into three categories only. One will be the research-intensive universities. Second will be teaching universities. And third will be autonomous degree-granting colleges. At present, we don't have many research-intensive universities, so many will be established over the period of time. Teaching universities are almost all the universities that we have. And we do have autonomous colleges, but we don't have autonomous degree-granting colleges. That means those colleges which can award degree. Today, even an autonomous college has to get affiliated to one of the universities. Today, authority of awarding a degree is only with the university or a statutory body of that nature like IIT. But now over the period of time, affiliation system will be abolished in the country. So we will have autonomous degree granting college. They can award degrees. The system is going to change. Our target is to reach at least 50% gross enrollment ratio. Today, enrollment ratio is around 28. That is very low. That means all those who pass out from schools, from them only 28% students come to higher education. Where do the 72% go? What do they do after that? So they adopt various occupations. It may not be that productive, but they need to be productive. Human resource needs to be effective. Population, large population, young dividend. We have this young population is our dividend. Large population, but young. So they will be taught. So therefore, from 28% it has to come to 50% by 2030, and then so on and so forth. So I'm sure that we will be all able to do this with our very able, capable, and effective teachers, our faculty, which is a great strength. We will be able to achieve it. We will be able to gradually implement this National Education Policy 2020 and move towards Vishwaguru. Our Honorable Prime Minister has set the goal of becoming Viksit Bharat, developed country, developed India by 2047. That means by the time we complete 100 years of independence. And we will be able to do it. The role is set, and teachers will have to play a very significant role in this. So once again, happy Teachers Day, and I would again like to thank Dr. Harishchandra Mishra ji, Dr. Sunita ji, and all trustees, teachers, and my young friends, young students. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Sir, can you hear us, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. So we would like to express our deep gratitude towards you. And I would like to request our respected trustee, sir, Shri Ashish Mishra ji, to please come forth. And please, this is a small presentation from our end. Of course, we'll be sending it across to you in Indore. But this is just to show our gratitude from Aditya Group of Institutions.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. A very inspirational speech indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I think I can exit now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We now move forward towards the felicitation ceremony. We request our trustee Shri Ashish Mishra sir to kindly grace the occasion for the prize distribution ceremony. We begin with the prize distribution ceremony by announcing the name. Hello. We begin with the prize distribution ceremony by announcing the names of the winners for the National Sports Day 2024. The winners for the cricket are PGDM second year team A. Can we have a huge round of applause for them?
In the audience, please applaud.
Batsman position, we have Aditya Desai, MMS second year. Award, MMS second year. Man of the series, we have Nishant Hegde, PGDM second year.
Now like to call upon Director Ma'am on stage to give the prize to the next set of winners.
Read all the names together.
The winner for chess is Aman Yadav from PG Trimester 1. Badminton girls is Hetal Shah from MMS second year. The winner for badminton boys doubles are Nilesh Patil from MMS second year and Aman Yadav from PG Trimester 1.
The winners for the faculty mixed doubles badminton goes to Dr. Vritti Parikh ma'am and Miss Bhumika Upadhyay ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
The success of any organization is largely dependent on the quality of its human capital. Let us applaud those who have played a pivotal role in nurturing and developing talent by announcing the Best Leaders in HR Awards. I would like to request Director Ma'am to come on stage to do the honors for the same. I would like to request our trustee, Shri Ashish Mishra Sir, to join the stage to do the honors. First up, we have Shripati Acharya Sir, VP Total Rewards and HR Shared Services, Mashtac Limited. Chatla ma'am, HR Manager, Synoptic Technologies. Can we have a huge round of applause for her?
Sir, Senior Manager HR, Pentagon Group of Companies.
Next up, we have Mohit Shetty Sir, Deputy Head HR, Nippon Life India Asset Management.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. To take the felicitation ceremony forward, we would like to invite Director Ma'am and Director Sir to join us on stage to make some special announcements.
Special awards. The name itself indicates that we are now going to felicitate people who are exceptionally talented, exceptionally dynamic, and are the force behind creating the future, not just of AGI, but impacting the corporate in a big way. So we are now going to felicitate for AIMSR, Aditya Institute of Management Studies and Research, Dr. Vritti Parekh as the best faculty. A big round of applause for Dr. Vritti Parekh. A few qualities that I would like to state about her. She is a PhD guide. Madam is handling important portfolios in the institute. Above all, she is one of the best rated faculty who's extremely talented. A louder round of applause for best faculty AIMSR. AIMSR, I can't hear that. As we have very recently seen during the World Cup. During the World Cup, we all know about Surya Kumar Yadav, Sky. Do we? Yes? An exceptional catch which led India to victory. Such is the quality of this person whose name I'm about to announce for an appreciation award. We have CA Vinay Tiwari sir from AIMSR. He is the sky for us. Sky is the limit. Sir is all-rounder, a finance faculty who does everything wonderfully. Congratulations, sir. An appreciation award, a round of applause for sir. Congratulations. That was MMS. Now we move on to MCA. MCA, which can be stated to be one of the new entries around the block, the first batch. Yet, with the efforts from all the faculty joining hands together, the teamwork has resulted in this batch doing a phenomenal job. Some of them have already started thinking like an entrepreneur. The credit goes to everybody in the department, but special appreciation to Professor Shweta Nigam. A round of applause for Shweta Nigam, madam. She represents MCA. Can we have the music, please? Congratulations, madam. Thank you. Now like to hand over to sir so that he can make the announcements for the faculty, and then I'll be coming back for the non-teaching staff. Sir.
Thank you very much. In any case, you have been mentoring ASBM faculty also, but in any case, thank you. I'm speechless because the faculty whom I'm going to announce for ASBM as the best faculty is also another chartered accountant. We have 1 star in AIMSR who is a chartered accountant. I have another star in ASBM who is a chartered accountant. I'm also learning a lot from her. And welcome Professor CA Sandhya Menon. As a best faculty for ASBM. And of course, as the chief guest mentioned, that the faculties can play a significant role in the lives of the students. And if they are not adding any value to their lives, I think there is no point. But fortunately, we have one faculty who is doing a great job in terms of adding value to the students in their class. I am also a lifelong learner. I also learn a lot from him. So certificate of appreciation goes to Professor Amit Kamkhalia.
As I said, I'm going to come back again for non-teaching staff. The faculty would never be able to become great from good without the support from these individuals who may be behind the scenes, but they are the actual performers, the real true achievers. The actual teachers who teach us dedication, sincerity, and loyalty towards whatever they are handling. So in this category, we have Best Employee Award, and I'm sure all of you can guess this. She is a superstar of AGI. She runs up and down all the floors with the same energy and enthusiasm and handles all statutory bodies. I'm talking about none other but Ms. Seema Kedia, Best Employee. Best Employee Award for Seema Madam. Respect is towards another equally dedicated employee, also awarded as the Best Employee 2024, Ms. Jeenal Mendura. Can we hear a little louder for her, please? Very special person, a very young and dynamic, active individual. I think he takes just a few minutes before he decides to reach the university campus or the DT building, and he's always on the move. I love his energy. So this appreciation award goes to Mr. Swapnil Tadonkar. A big round of applause for Swapnil. Winners to please come on stage from AIMSR and ASBM. And I request our trustee sir and architect sir to please join us for this group photograph. सर आप सेंटर में आइए इस बारी.
अवार्ड जो है ना,
Yes.
अवार्ड बन जाएगा, ऐसा ऐसा लगेगा क्राउन है, मुकुट है. आइए सर, इधर आइए.
इधर आ जाओ.
डिवाइड हो जाए, फैल जाओ. वैसे भी फैल जा रहे हो खुशी से. Congratulations. तो देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा. संध्या मैडम, congratulations. Well deserved. अभी क्या? अभी मुझे टेक ओवर करना. Okay. Can I call over Rasika madam on stage, please? Thank you. It would be incomplete not to appreciate the efforts of faculty of AGI, ACA. As you know, now we are not a single department. From architecture, now we are BVOC and BFA. We have Radha Madam also. Please join me on stage. Head of the department of the newly instituted Bachelors of Fine Arts. Rasika Madam heads the BVOC. And it gives me and the management great pleasure to felicitate one of our senior-most faculty. The faculty whose award of merit that we are announcing has had a difficult year last year, particularly. She had got through a lot of medical problems. She handled, we went through NAC and she handled an important NAC criteria. Till date, she handles important portfolios as part of ISR, seminars, workshops, and it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage Madam Anjuri Agarwal, Associate Professor, to be awarded on behalf of AGI. Please give her a big hand of applause.
Next faculty whom I would like to call upon from BVOC for Certificate of Appreciation, Ms. Samreen Khanam. As we all know, she is a very popular faculty with the students of the first year.
On behalf of ACA and AGI, it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage, on behalf of non-teaching staff, Shweta Madam. She has been very considerate with our students. She's very approachable and always just a phone call away. It gives me great pleasure to invite you on stage. Thank you. as an encouragement for her constant efforts, again on behalf of the non-teaching staff, I'd like to invite Sandhya Pingat on stage. I always joke with her, who can leave college campus on time. It's always me later. This year, but it goes without saying, as the head of the institute, without the contribution each and every faculty, it is impossible to take AGI to new standards and new extents. On Teachers' Day, I wish you all a very healthy, prosperous and fruitful life. I know how teachers sleep at night. They sleep a satisfied person, and they sleep well. And I hope it remains like this for you all your life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for is finally here, the student performances. Get ready for an exciting showcase of talent, creativity, and energy. To kick things off, we have a captivating welcome dance to set the stage. Let us give it up for our amazing performers.